This thing has some kind of mechanical harness. Wearing this harness, perhaps they'll think I'm one of them. It's worth a try.
ID confirmed. Drone Guard class, Sector 7. Proceed.
The insect is performing a grotesque experiment, putting bits of machinery into the child. This monster is also half machine. Who are you?
TikTok.
What is your...
To integrate
Who designed...
Gromna, honorable assistant.
An insectoid pincher. The edges are sharp. Not hit. I can't... A handsome young Cyclops. I hope he can help me.
By the Makers! Grimwall! You're Grimwall! But...
Grimwall? Is that my name? I don't remember much. Just...
It's an ID harness. Gromna built them for the insectoids since they lost their sight. With that on, you look like another bug to them. That's why they're not... Look, my name is Graven. We need to talk more. But until the work slows down, I'm stuck here. Afterward...
A defense mechanism for Graven's pod.
Password.
Renacier.
Enter.
A sledgehammer should come in handy. Graven's tools. The heater. It's alive. A grab. I can't... Wonder if Graven has any good crystals.
And now, our breaking story this evening. During a helicopter sweep in the search for another missing child in a... And now, our breaking story this evening. During a helicopter sweep in the search for another missing child in the troubled remote community of Warrendale, authorities were startled to discover what appears to be a gigantic insect hive attached to Mount Sanitarium close to the ancient mechanical ruins. Details are sketchy at this point, but some sources have estimated that the visible portion of the hive is only a small part of the greater whole. More details on this breaking story as it develops. In an attempt to halt the infestation of the insect horde that is sweeping across our nation, leading entomologist Gromna will lead a team to infiltrate and examine the ever-growing hive. When asked why he was risking his own life on this mission, Gromna simply replied that he was willing to sacrifice anything to stop the infestation. When he heard the news, President Agris said, "Gromna is truly a great man, and we all wish him much success." Today, the nation breathed a collective sigh of relief as word from Gromna finally reached our closest outpost to the hive. Gone for months and presumed dead, it turns out that Gromna's team is not only alive, but they have found a method to slow the horde's infestation. Remaining near the hive, the team will continue their research in an attempt to stop the horde.
Hi, Graven. I guess you're not in. You must be out helping Gromna save the world or something. I just wanted to tell you that I love you, and I miss you. And I really look forward to you coming back to me soon. Goodbye, sweetheart.
Not so many. Slow down. Too many and the machine will overheat.
Ugh, I can hardly stand to look at these beasts. They're They're dropping cyclopean babies into the furnace! This insect is hooked up to a machine, and the levers must control the furnace. The insects are pumping a bellows to control the furnace. This pipe has been fixed recently, though not too well. And in Scravens...
Drones, stop the bellows! Seal the pipe! To continue pumping with that damage would overheat the furnace!
With that bug gone, I can reach the controls. I'll shut down this abominable furnace. The mechanized arm survived the fire. I wonder if it can be used against the beasts. This is more complex than I imagined. There appear to be many controls, all interrelated. Genocide today, monsters. No more embers will be delivered now. I'm certain I'll find Gravin resting in his pod. Who designed these?
Grumna, honorable.
Where is he?
He is within the Queen's chambers.
What plan do you speak of?
Your memory banks must be fluctuating. Grumna has seen the error of his kind's ways, and has come to aid us in our desire for revenge. With his gift of cybernet...
Eve of retribution?
Are your memory pathways in need of service? The eve of retribution is known by us all. As of tomorrow, we will...
How will this gift aid us? Are we not mighty enough to conquer the Cyclops without them?
Without the speed of cybernetics, we would be vulnerable to the nuclear fire which the enemy can...
I can't that. It would... I mean... That would... No, that looks like an operating table.
Password.
Grap.
Entry denied.
There you are. I was beginning to get worried. I thought something terrible might happen to you at the furnace. Especially since your memory is...
No, I don't remember much of anything. I wouldn't even...
Every Cyclopean child knows the name of Grimwall.
War of the One.
Oh my. You are confused, aren't you? The War of the One was a pivotal point in the Makers, creators of all and of nothing, watched silently for many years before taking action. They spoke to the leader.
We won?
Yes, thanks to you. You destroyed nearly a...
If we won, then why are these things back above ground?
No one really knows. Actually, no one really believed the story of the War of the One.
That evil machine will be silent for a while.
Evil? It's...
The thing was burning children, Graven. Cyclopean children.
What? But how can this be? Gromna would never allow such a thing.
Gromna. That's the name the bugs were using at the furnace. They said he's giving the orders to burn...
That's absurd. He's my mentor. A brilliant entomologist. Entomologist. He's our foremost specialist on insects. That's why the Peace Council chose...
Mission? What mission? What the hell is...
We were sent here to examine this hive a few months ago. We were captured, but Gromna convinced the Queen to put aside...
I tell you it's true, Graven. Something is terribly wrong here, and I think that this Gromna person is somehow involved. You must help me.
I'm sorry, but I can't. Not unless you have some physical proof.
Very well. If proof is what you want, then...
Take my advice. That harness you're wearing won't get you past every security device. You might want to see the cyber technician for an upgrade.
Password.
Grap.
Entry denied. Drone guard class not permitted within the Queen's chamber. Entry denied.
Grap. The first... That hit... I can't... That will... I require my ID harness to be upgraded.
Upon whose authorization will I grant this procedure?
You
delay in your response. I am busy. Return when you can produce the proper authorization.
The furnace... That would... I can't... I hit... That would harm even hit... I can't... That I hit... That... No, I can't... That would hit... That... I can't do... That would harm even me. That won't hit would be... That... No. Hit... That... Graven, Chick-Tock requires authorization to upgrade...
Normally, Gromna is the only one who can authorize such upgrades. But with the increased activity in the Queen's chambers, he remains there almost exclusively. I think we can full check...
What should I say?
Tell him that your authorization comes from Graven, protege of Gromna.
I require my
Upon whose
Graven, protege of Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty.
Graven. Hold while I search my databanks for confirmation. My records indicate that Graven is the assistant to Gromna. However, his authorization alone is not enough. I will need to verify that you are of sufficient age to be placed within the Royal Guard. Proceed to Limsk.
The furnace.
Age requirements verified. Upgrade authorized. Step forward to have ID.
Treatment? What treatment?
A treatment. They found a way to slow down the disease. It says here that a Dr. Morgan was ultimately responsible for developing the DNAV treatment. Didn't you study with the Dr. Morgan back in med school?
I was still a sophomore when he earned his doctorate.
Well, the treatment's called HOPE. It's supposed to decelerate the growth of the DNAV, almost doubling the lifespan of affected children.
The Aztecs found a way to survive the plague of Quetzalcoatl without conventional modern medicine. Well, hey, if Morgan is close to a cure, a true cure, then maybe he can use another set of hands. Maybe it's time to pack up here and go home.
Dizzy. Can't concentrate.
Royal Guard class confirmed. Enter.
Yes! By the Maker! These are Cyclops babies!
Dr. Morgan? What test is this?
Ah, Max. You're just in time. This is a test of the subject's threshold. The serum will travel directly to the neurotransmitters of the brain and without actually harming the monkey, cause it to feel excruciating pain all over its body.
What? That's not an experiment! It's torture! What possible purpose?
When you outrank me in lab years, Max, you can question the methods. I see the potential fruits of our research, and that justifies the means. A valuable lesson in scientific research, Max. In layman's terms, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
Dizzy. Can't concentrate. This Cyclops is half bug. Who are you?
Grit.
Gritza?
Yes, that's my name.
Where are you from?
From
Where are you from?
Team Ream
Team? What team is that?
Search Research
Gromna? He was your leader and betrayer?
Betrayer. He did this to me.
What has he done to you? What experiments?
His quests once.
What? I don't understand.
Bastard!
What are you doing here?
My duty to
What duty is that?
tend the
These bottles have children in them?
clones Grum.
No, my strength will break the bottle. I need something to cut it free. Grab. A tube or tunnel of some sort. I wonder how it can be activated. I'll burn all of these grubs before I leave here. I brought you the proof you asked for, Graven. Are you going to help me?
By the Makers. Yes, of course. I suppose we should search Gromna's pod. Come on.
I've seen your fellow team members in the Queen's chambers. Gromna has interchanged their...
What? I haven't seen them since... We must...
I'm sorry, Graven, but their minds are gone.
May the Makers preserve their...
What's the globe code, Graven?
Immortal. That's the word to unlock the door.
Password.
Immortal.
Enter.
What are those?
They appear to be schematics of some kind. Judging by the shape and general mass, I'd say they...
Great machine. What's that?
It's the huge round piece of machinery that sits on the edge of the Hive. Some say it was left there by the Makers themselves.
What?
According to these notes, 2 parts may have been removed to aid the insect...
Gromna's notes. They say that the sound generator will open the worm transport tube. These designs, I do not understand them. Mutilated grubs. What is Gromna doing with them? A locked cabinet. I suspect that the traitor keeps something important within. Grap. A locked cabinet. I suspect that the traitor keeps something important within. This pillow appears to be rather lumpy. Aha! A key! A control device. It seems to be generating an odd sound. Must I pass through the bowels of the monster?
Hello, my children. Yes, Father is here. Father is here. Yes, my children.
What have they done to this poor fellow? He's got an insectoid body. Who are you?
I am...
I am Grim...
Grimwall the hero?
Where are you from?
Research team.
Sent by who?
Council of Peace.
Plague? You mean the insect?
Yes. Until...
You mean the peace treaty?
Peace?
What? I must warn them.
Already too late.
Gromna is a traitor!
traitor and a butcher.
Team? What team is that?
Council of Peace.
What are you doing here? These aren't...
real enough for the Queen to...
By the Maker!
The...
Caged Cyclops children! The grubs make noise. For what purpose? These grubs are making some kind of faint noise. I wonder... Ugh! Yes! Their blood is being drained by this infernal machinery. I'll have to climb up there somehow. This looks like part of the great machine, but I can't move it. I need something to stop this machine. Only then can I disengage and remove it. I need... Grab... A piece of machinery. I hope this is what Graven wanted.
After long ages of waiting, the time has come. Today you assemble as outsiders, invaders. Tomorrow, your troops will sweep down upon the city in a murderous wave of retribution. For too long, you have known suffering. You have dwelt beneath the surface and watched your aggressors live in lands where you once lived. Will you remain underground forever? Can you endure this terrible injustice for one more day? Well, I am one of them. I, too, have been oppressed by your enemy. They laughed at me, and my work. The very work which has given you your new cybernetic enhancements. The technology which will mow down all opposition in the coming war. The work which will allow you to overrun the capital city of Grunterra and assume your rightful place as rulers of this planet. Your planet! Your time has come. Tomorrow's end will see the end of the Cyclopean Age and the dawn of the Insectoids.
Controls of some sort, their purpose unknown. I'd best leave them alone for now. Urgh. Too big to carry down the rope. Even with 4 hands, that would be difficult. I must find another way. That would... Strange. They seem to mark an entrance to nowhere. Huh?
Oh, great. Now I'm stranded here.
Sorry. This... crap.
Oof. Where did...
It was powering some type of machine that drained the blood out of...
This is awful. How could I have been so...
DNA test cycle initiated.
Perfect! Second. No!
Molecular cohesion negative.
Damn it!
Have you figured out the purpose of the machine?
Part of it. But I need time to properly study it. Gromna has removed 2 pieces from it. Generators of some kind. I need to attach the missing pieces to get the machine running again. Unfortunately, only Gromna knows where they are.
What is it?
It appears to be a miniature wormhole.
Where does it lead?
Nowhere right now. Think of this as a hallway with only one door open. Until another door can be opened, this doesn't lead anywhere.
What about the second missing piece?
That could be it. Wherever it is, you must hurry and find it before the peace treaty tomorrow. Something tells me that it's nothing more than a clever disguise for a more sinister plot.
No. Even the doorway is blocked by a living wall of worms.
My God, that's it! All along. It's been so simple.
Could it be? My God, that's it! All along, the answer has been right here! Right in front of my eyes the whole time!
Now what? The whole damn hive will be bearing down on us any second now.
Hold on. I figured it out. The second piece serves as a compass for the wormhole. With this, I can open a doorway anywhere. I'm setting the coordinates for the chambers of the Peace Council. When we tell them about